back to the YouTube channel. If you're seeing me for the first time, then my name is Divya Giridharan, and today we're going to talk about NEET MBS counselling, the All India counselling. So without any further ado, let's get into today's video. So to start off with, I have already explained the whole procedure about NEET MDS in my previous video, so I will leave the link here and in the description box below, so please do check that out. Moving forward, today we're going to talk about the counselling procedure, the documents to be carried and the whole process, so I'll talk you through that. The counselling is going to begin from September 1st. So I'm putting this video 2 weeks before so that you can collect all those documents. All India counselling procedure is not so hectic compared to your state counselling, so the documents required are also going to be way lesser, and it's going to be an online counselling. So the documents that will be required are...
So after the allotment of the seat, these are the original documents that you have to produce alongside your seat allotment letter. So make sure that you have the original documents of all these mentioned here. Also, a quick tip. Please keep at least 5 to 6 sets of Xerox copies of all these documents, simply because once you submit your original documents, you won't have anything for your documentation until you finish the course. So have like 2 to 3 sets of Xeroxes for yourself, and usually during the admission process, the college asks for like 2 to 3 sets and sometimes even more number of Xeroxes for their documentation purpose. So to save you time, I'm telling you now itself, have a lot of sets of Xerox copies, so that you can like produce them wherever necessary.
So now let's talk about the procedure. So I am taking reference of the manual that has already been uploaded on the MCC website. So I'm going to just go to put that on the screen here and I will talk you through it.
So talking about the user manual for participating in the counselling procedure. So here you can see that the moment the counselling begins, you will be allowed entry into the portal, and the first thing they'll ask you is for candidates' consent. So please do read the terms and give your consent here. And after that, the basic candidate registration will involve giving basic details. All these details will be found in your NEET admit card. So please do keep that handy so that you get all these information readily. After that is done, you have to choose a password. So opt for an easy password, because every time you log into that portal, you have to enter the password. So make sure it's easy and something that you remember. After that, there will be an OTP verification either on the number that you've given or the email ID that you've given. So enter the OTP and then verify it. And after that, you will see that these are the things that you'll have to fill. Okay, so now registration part is done. Next, we have to move on to application form. So when you start filling the application form, first it will ask you for basic personal details such as gender, nationality and all of those things. It's pretty much self-explanatory, so please do read that and fill it accordingly. And after that is done, it will start asking you for details. So basically here on the left hand side, you can see these are the things that they're going to ask you for. That is qualification details, your internship details and all of those things. So make sure that the documents that I've told you, keep it handy so that you can quickly refer to that and enter all the respective details. And then after that is done, enter your internship details and all of that. It's just basically a yes or no. Now coming to the main part here, this part here, select counselling. This is where it'll be decided what type of seats and colleges you will be allotted. So there are, as you know, there are 3 types of quotas: All India, Central and Deemed. So based on this, even the fees for the respective will differ. For example, All India and Central, it is 500 to 1000 rupees, whereas your deemed universities, it's 2 lakhs. So if you're opting for all, then a total of the 3 will be there, that is 2,05,000. So accordingly, select based on what you can afford and what you prefer, and then save and proceed. Now once that is done, you will have to fill your address details, and then we move on to the final preview. So this is very important, because all the details that is given here is the final details that you'll be submitting. So make sure you do not do any sort of mistake here, because this is not editable. Once submitted, it's submitted. You can't edit the details. After that, after the details are being submitted, you can do choice filing and locking. So here, once the window opens, you can see that on the left hand side, things are now changed. First is your registration fee, then candidate profile, the available choices, filling, locking, allotment, and all of those things. So here you can see that these, based on what type of quota you've opted for, your choices will differ based on that, because in the previous slide they have opted for all three types of quotas. The number of seats are also more here. Filled choices are the choices that you have opted for, and unfilled choices are the options you have not opted for, and that you can opt them in the future. And this is the status of whether you have logged in your choices or not. Please remember that this website is automated, so even if you do not, like if you forget to lock in your options, it will automatically lock in your options. So if you want to delete any option, you have to do it manually, otherwise it will stay logged. Yeah, and here you can see that the choices will be visible to the candidate only after the payment of the fees. So make sure that you do it from a reliable source. And after the payment and all is done, you can see the different type of colleges. Okay, so here you can here in this particular section, you can decide whether you want to first see all India quota or you want to see central universities, deemed universities. You can filter that out, and then which brand you want, branch you want, you can select from here. And here, if you're looking for any particular college, say Savita Dental College, you can type Savita Dental College here, and then here you can see what are the different courses they're opting and what quota will it belong to. And then you can also see that even the fees also will appear if you want, and then you can select your options accordingly. You can even rearrange these options and do whatever you want. It does give a lot of freedom in those aspects. Now once you are done with these options, you can just in the bottom most, once you scroll down, it will be written lock options. You can lock it and leave it, and after that when the seat allotment result comes, it will be displayed here on the left side of the page. You can click on this, and here it will tell you what college you have been allotted and what branch you have been allotted, and there'll also be an option to download the allotment letter from. So you can download that allotment letter and go to the respective college. That's all about the counseling procedure.
So that's all I have for today's video. I really hope that you guys liked it. If you did, then please give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And please do share this video with your fellow aspirants also, so that it can be useful to them. And until next time, this is Divya signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.